Greetings, family, friends, and survivors. Well, this is from NCWeb. Several of you have asked me for a fire update. This is the Chetco Bar fire. You can see where my cursor is on the screen. My house sits right about there. And you can see that if this had run that distance, that run was 2 days. Over 70% of that run was 1 day. If it had run the other way, it would have overrun us. And there's a drainage there up the creek, and it's just a natural uphill flow, dense timber, where if it did get up in the crown, it would just, it could go in 45 minutes. But it's been running the other way, but outside it's very smoky and ash is falling. And I'll go outside and show you what that looks like in a minute, but I'll read this to you first. Let's see. Significant events. Extreme torching, spotting, short crown runs, several areas active on the north, south, and east perimeter. That east perimeter explains why we have ash falling on the house right now. With significant growth. East perimeter with significant growth. Well, this is the east perimeter, this whole thing. So then, where did I leave off here? Spotting is presenting challenges. That's when it's throwing fire out in front of itself. Most active area to the east near Johnson Butte and north in the Tin Cup Pass in Tin Cup Creek. So, incident activity, since this report came out yesterday, we're actually in the 24-hour part of this. So I'll read the 12-hour part first. Critical burn environment, high potential for very active to extreme fire behavior well into the night and early AM. 24 hours, that's where we're at right now. Critical burn environment, high potential of extreme fire behavior with torching, spotting, crown runs, and plume development. That's bad. That's why we've got ash. 48 hours going into tomorrow. Critical burn environment, very active fire behavior with torching, spotting, and crown runs. Crown is when it gets in the treetops, and it just goes from tree to tree to tree. 72 hours, very active to extreme fire behavior with backing, flanking, running, torching, spotting, and possible crown runs with slope and wind alignment. So when the wind is in line with the slope, those uphill runs can get pretty crazy and start another plume-driven event, and then those can actually have a chain reaction. So the weather concerns, hot, very dry, unstable, mid-level Haines 6 conditions occurred over the fire again today. Tonight is expected to be a repeat of last night with subsidence inversion likely to result in another warm night, etc. So it's not good. And if you want to check these things out, you can just go to NCWeb, Incident Information System. You can go over to the right here and you can click on the incident. This one's the Chetco Bar. You pull that down and go down to the Miller Fire Complex and hit go. And this is the other fire that we're dealing with. This fire, the bigger ones you could see here, they're all burning together. Since this map was made, these two fires have burned together. The one that's a problem for us is this is the other end of the same mountain I live on. This is 14 miles from the house. So that's not good. There's fires both ways, so we end up getting smoke both ways. And that's not a happy thing. So I'll take you outside and show you what's going on.